Hey guys. Okay. I'm fried like freaking bacon. I cannot believe what I've endured in the last couple days. It has been pandemonium with consultations, the types of consultations, with the questionnaires, because I have a questionnaire option on my site where people fill out a questionnaire and they send it, and then I customize their keto plan. And you have to be careful what you wish for, because all of a sudden I just got a slam of people filling out that form, and I'm sitting there on my ass. You know, I need to get some more blood flow to the booty. You guys wonder why I go to the gym 3 hours? My goodness. Writing the keto plans. And then like analyzing and the writing and then structuring somebody's entire day. But anyway, I just want to say I'm very grateful for a lot of you guys to actually find some semblance of the girl knows what she's talking about. And I appreciate it. I do, because I work my freaking butt up to get this stuff right. And anyway, I'm so like greased and juiced, not juiced, well, spinach juiced and greased up from doing all this. I'm like, I gotta do a video now. I literally just sat on my butt and just completed all the answers and all the everything. So I'm so excited. I'm so pumped in the afternoon to do all that work, and now I can just chill for maybe 5 minutes instead of no minutes. So I thought I would just do a quick video. I know I've already just kind of been rambling, but you guys, I'm just stoked. I want to say thank you. But I wanted to do a video about working out. It's something that I want to talk more about. Work it out. So basically, get off your butt and move. I don't care if you have fibromyalgia. I don't care if your adrenals are completely taxed. I don't care if you have a busted foot, knee, hip, in some capacity. I don't care if it's tiny or if it's on a bigger level. You have to get blood flow to the muscle fascia. So, as you guys know, fat is inactive. It's not going to create or burn ketones. So it's not the fact that working out makes you lose weight per se, but what it does is make you, because there's Gary Taubes and he's awesome, but he doesn't kind of explain. He's like, oh, it's all about eating high fat, and you don't have to work out to lose weight because it's not a calories in, calories out type of thing. A calorie is not a calorie. That's his whole kind of concept or science. But he's missing some points that confuse people. Like, if your body fat is 30% or higher, that's 30% of somebody's total weight just sitting there inactive. It could actually be causing a toxic effect. That's not going to make you lose weight eating a ketogenic diet. No! Another thing that you guys want to consider is the fact that when you work out, and if you work out in a smart way, which I'll explain in a second, yay! So I just had to do one of those because I can't believe I completed all my little homework for today, so I'm just really happy. Your muscles become insulin sensitive, and I was like talking to this fitness guy that I know at the gym today, and you know, we kind of like, well, we don't really exchange. I just kind of push myself a little bit and just trying to massage, and not massage literally, oopsie. I'm trying to get into his mind, massage the mind, to be open to trying keto, because he's constantly having issues, like he's having injuries and like weight gain and weight loss, dramatic weight gain and weight loss, and then super bouts of lethargy to the point where he wasn't even able to make it to the gym for a week because he was so exhausted. So he doesn't really realize what's going on a cellular level, but I do. Yes, I do. And, you know, this is somebody who's like a lot younger and going through all these metabolic issues, setting himself up perfectly to potentially begin to develop insulin resistance. That's no good. Adrenal overload, yikes, thyroid, and testosterone, even though he's trying to build muscle for for physique competitions in flames. Because a lot of these people just push their body to the limit. Same thing with endurance athletes. They often do the same, where they're literally destroying their gut, pushing their immune system to its limit. So when I talk about the fat's inactive, I'm also saying for you guys who overwork out and overtrain, then that's also very catabolic, especially if you're not keto adapted. But for those who work out, who want to become insulin sensitive, that's what's up. That's amazeballs. Because this is the byproduct of insulin sensitivity. And a woman, little shorty, yes, eating upwards towards 2,000 calories a day, being highly adapted on keto at the age of 47 with what? Energy. And a busted knee. No cardio. So, how you work out is critical. Very critical. Because if you try to go to hypertrophy, if you try to go to failure, if you try to overwork the muscle, you become catabolic. Because when you're not in a state of ketosis, when your body senses a stress response, it will release cortisol to raise your blood sugar, because your body thinks like it's an emergency and I'm running from a lion and let's get moving, let's stay alive, and then this becomes repetitive day in and day out. And so the problem with people who lift is that like they start developing that subcutaneous fat right here, that visceral fat, and guys tend to get it like a roll here. They might have abs, but then they've got this back fat and they're just like, I don't get it, I go do cardio, and then cardio exacerbates the problem because your gas tank is empty. And I try to explain this to this guy. You do cardio, you're not in ketosis. After 20 minutes of intense cardio, your glycogen storages, which is like the gas tank, like the nozzle into the gas tank, empty. So the brain freaks out. It doesn't totally go to absolute zero empty, because the brain would be like, I'm going to die. But it goes low. So I'm going to say that it's empty. And now your body's going to start catabolizing itself through gluconeogenesis, which is the breakdown of your muscle to convert into glucose. And it can do that in 3 minutes. 3! Which is why people never lose weight on the treadmill. They have to lower their calories. Well, actually the amount of food that will bring nutrients and feed the cells of the body. So then that goes down. And then they just keep moving on an empty gas tank. So the body catabolizes and catabolizes. And yes, it'll access some fat, but it'll really, really like to access your muscles or the amino acids in parts of your body, because skin also has amino acids. But really, you start to collect this little subcutaneous fat right here. And you could be just like lean arms and lean legs for the guys, and sometimes the women, or women who are not apple-shaped will start to collect fat in their hips and thighs, often messing with their reproductive hormones, becoming estrogen dominant, and all of a sudden, boof, 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 from lowering their calories and going on the treadmill. So that's counterintuitive. That's not working. You guys want to get the business? Because I'm all, this is the business. This is a woman in her late 40s who cannot run, jump, lunge, or squat because I used to be a pro skateboarder and I injured my knee. So if I'm not able to use the large muscles of my body, how am I able to be so lean? I'm not doing any cardio. Which brings me to the large muscles. You've got the back muscles. Big freaking muscles. The chest muscles, right? That's the chest muscles. That's pretty good for that's that chest. Even anything that's pushing forward is going to activate those muscles, because for the women that don't understand that concept. And your legs. So when those muscles become activated, it's like wringing a rag out, right? That's how you contract the muscle fiber. And then there's activity within that cell post-workout. It's the mitochondria in your muscle cell being revved up, and they like to eat. So a lot of these people who do lift can manage somewhat of a decent body fat percentage, but they can still collect that sub-Q too much carbohydrates in their diet and stress. But if you're a person who's doing keto and you learn how to work out in a graduation process to, instead like I said, oh, graduate your carbs down, graduate yourself up in intensity level. Start here, move up to here. Do not start with hypertrophy. Do not start doing with marathons because you won't be able to keto adapt. You'll always start to find like wicky wacky numbers on your glucometer. We don't want that. So with that said, you want to graduate yourself. You want to potentially get off the HIIT training for like 10 days just to keep your cortisol at bay. Because you're not in ketosis yet. So maybe running 30 seconds faster you can from a lion may not be good to produce ketones in the first 10 days, y'all. Lift. Or do body weight training, right? You want to lift or do body weight training, resistance training, and take breaks, and do not take your muscles to failure in the beginning when you are trying to keto adapt. So you guys, this is just the very beginning. I will soon take my rump to the gym, and I'm going to start showing you how to work out. And for the newbies or for the people who don't work out at all, I'm going to show you how to work out from home with small weight set, because I don't even need weights to flex my muscle, yeah? I can flex that muscle without even a weight and get that blood flow to the muscle. Because remember, we want the GLUT4 receptor sites to pop out of the muscle cell and gobble up all that glucose. So then what? You can produce ketones and get the mother-sucking business. Bam! Bam! Okay guys, peace out. If you want to learn more on how to get into a state of ketosis, if you want to learn more how to change your mind so you can change your body, you want to learn more about the macros, so you can go to stephanieperson.com or go to the show notes and you just click on the link below. Or you could go to Stephanie, the business person, which is like going crazy. Like people are just inboxing me and I can't get to everybody so fast now. And people, literally, I will get like 5 pages of somebody's background history and I'm like, I look at it and I'm like, I can't read all that. I've got 30 more to read. So keep it small, guys. Don't, like 1 or 2 sentences. And that's Stephanie, the business person, on my Facebook fan page. Or you can go to my Instagram and catch the 15-second videos and pictures and how I used to be a photographer for 24 years and get to see some photography at Stephanie Ketogenic on my Instagram. Peace out, guys. I can't wait to learn more. Bye! And I'm out of here.